We begin this newscast with headlines from our state capitol. Just months after Assembly Speaker Robert Rivas formed the legislature's first ever select committee on retail theft, today he and legislative leaders announced new bills they say will address this issue head on. 17's Capitol correspondent Eitan Wallace takes a closer look at the proposals and has reactions from both sides of the aisle.
Well, Speaker Rivas says parts of this proposal are still in the works, but he and Democratic leaders presented an overall framework they believe will combat retail theft.
Organized retail theft is a problem that we need to tackle.
That's exactly what Assembly Speaker Robert Rivas says he's aiming to do with new legislation just introduced. Chair of the Assembly Retail Theft Select Committee, Democrat Rick Chavez-Burr, and Chair of the Assembly Public Safety Committee, Democrat Kevin McCarty, joined Rivas to formally announce the California Retail Theft Reduction Act. Their description?
A comprehensive set of reforms to address the issue of retail crime.
While this group makes clear the legislation is still coming together and will likely include changes following meetings with stakeholders, for now this is the basic framework. First, the proposal will put into law a penalty of prison up to 3 years for those convicted of stealing property with the intent to sell. Second, the bill will allow for what's known as aggregation, meaning several thefts committed by one person can all add up to meet the larger penalty for grand theft. Third, on the issue of data transparency, retailers will be required to provide theft data they have collected. Fourth, the bill calls for an expansion of diversion and rehab programs like drug courts. And fifth, the idea is to provide law enforcement with tools to keep repeat offenders in custody.
This package says to organize crime rings. We mean business, and we are giving law enforcement the tools that they need to shut you down.
We won't sweep this issue under the rug, and there will be a robust answer dealing with the issue of retail theft in California.
But not included in the bill, a proposal to repeal Prop 47. Passed by California voters in 2014, the law changed certain nonviolent crimes from felonies to misdemeanors, including theft when the items stolen are valued at less than $950. While supporters have long argued the law will help reduce California's prison population and lead to criminal justice reform, opponents, including Republican Assemblymember Tom Lackey, say it emboldened criminals to take part in certain crimes like retail theft with little to no punishment.
Prop 47 was heavily contributed to the problem. And so in order to find a solution, you have to first address the problem, and that's Prop 47.
And ahead of Friday's bill introduction deadline, I'm told we could see at least a dozen other bills on retail theft introduced in the legislature. Reporting at the state capitol, Eitan Wallace, 17 News.